Hello! Anong apat na bagay na wag nating gagawin pagkasama ang ating upline or ang ating coach during meetings? Welcome back! So ano nga ba yung apat na mga bagay na dapat nating iiwasan pagkasama natin si ating upline or coach during our business meetings? My name is Marvin R. Alegre of the Network Marketing Apprentice. Welcome to this show. Hopefully makatulong to sa inyo because isn't it true as a network marketer? And also, well, if you're in the insurance, we do a lot of trainings. We build organization, right? We do a lot of presentations. So, yung ang nature ng ating work, lagi tayong may kausap. Lagi tayong may ka-deal. Lagi tayong may taong pinipresenta ng ating negosyo, ng ating services, ng ating product, ng ating marketing plan. And this is where nasasayang yung ating most precious resource, kundi which is or who is our upline, right? If you are starting a business and wala ka pang masyadong credibility, wala kang result, who would you rather explain your business or your concept sa yung prospect? Ikaw o yung upline mo? Right? So, our upline, kaya nga tinatawag natin siya during may mga talks tayo, lalo na pag marapihan, lalo na pag bigatin or qualified yung ating prospect. Now, case in point, for example, para ma-illustrate natin itong mga bawal, let's say, kasama mo si upline, kausap mo yung prospect, no, na gustong makinig ng iyong presentation. At sinabi mo na, upline, ikaw muna mag-present. Kasi you're still new. Okay? So, ano dapat yung ating ituturo sa ating mga new recruits? Ito yan. Most of the times, pag si upline, kinakausap na yung prospect. Saan nakatingin dapat? Kung sa po ikaw, saan ka dapat nakatingin? Sa prospect o kay upline? May mga tao na hindi ito alam. They look at the prospect. But actually, you have to look at your upline. Do not look at the prospect, especially pag opposite sex. Okay? Tsaka tinitingnan mo siya up and down. No. Eye contact. Huwag ka nang titingin pa sa ibang bahagi pa ng katawan ng iyong prospect. Because if you look at the prospect and also the upline is looking at the prospect, it's very intimidating. Okay? You may look at your prospect once in a while, but most of the times, you should look at your upline. You should nod your head. Alright? You should show interest because, well, kung hindi ka nga interesado makinig, nagsi-cellphone mo dyan, wala upline is talking, why will your prospect listen to your upline? And in the first place, ikaw yung nag-invite sa upline or sa coach mo na magsalita, mag-present in your behalf. Alright? So, look at the person talking. And once in a while, glance. Now, here's the danger. The what? The danger. Sometimes we're too excited. Dito tayo nagkakaroon ng maraming maling decision. Why? This is a business meeting. At kahit hindi business meeting, we have to observe what? Decorum. What? Decorum. Etiquette. Now, remember, your upline is a trusted resource. He is an expert. Okay, so he has the credibility, he has the result. And by all means, if your upline is talking to your prospect, this is the number one thing that you should not do. Are you ready? Ito yun. Do not, can you read that? Do not interrupt your coach or your upline. Okay? So bakit hindi mo siya dapat i-interrupt? Kasi your upline or your coach is what? Meron siyang binibuild na information, na thought, na dapat by all means hindi mo siya ma-defocus. Okay? Once you interrupt, automatically na wawala siya sa kanyang train of thought. And the reason why you should not interrupt is, remember this, the purpose of this meeting is what? For your prospect. It's your prospect's agenda, not your agenda. So do not interrupt. Okay? Minsan may nakalimutan sa upline, minsan may mga ideas ka na gusto mong i-share. Do not. Unless si upline will acknowledge you and let you share your thought, or share your opinion, or give information. That's only the time. Okay? And ito, number 2 na wag nating gagawin is question upline. Now, the upline is talking or the coach is talking sa ating prospect. Huwag kang mag-interrupt at magtanong. If there's somebody who is or who must shoot the question first, hindi ikaw, hindi yung prospect mo or si upline. Again, we have to remember, it's not your agenda, it's the prospect's agenda. Especially yung mga question that are out of context. Ibig sabihin, hindi related. Delikado yun. And number 2, questions that are personal. That are what? That are personal. Hindi yan tanong ng yung prospect. So, kung may tanong ka, well, you have all the time in the world after the presentation and talk to your upline and talk to your coach regarding what you think are questionable, what you think are important to you, or something that's bothering you. But for the time being, wag mong i-interrupt at magtanong ka ng mga bagay na hindi naman natanong pa ng prospect mo. Wag mong pangunahan. So you see? So sometimes ganito lang yan. It's just a click of a finger. Parang click of a finger, no? Na nawawala yung focus ng upline. Especially if the upline is what? Like my upline. Madaling ma-defocus, madaling mawala sa kanyang train of thought, at madaling mapikon. May mga upline na ganun. Diba? Kasi it's distracting. Okay? Your upline, meron siyang plan A, plan B. A plus B equals C. Ganun siya mag-present. So kung meron kang interruption, meron kang mga tanong dyan, nawawala sa upline. May build up, alright, na pinaplano si upline so that your prospect will become more interested to consider your business or your proposal. Next, okay, do not interrupt, do not ask questions, and most of all, do not argue. Nangyayari yan, especially if you're very familiar, very close to the upline. Kaibigan mo, classmate mo, boyfriend mo, and worse, asawa mo or partner mo. Right? So again, this is a business meeting. Wala tayo sa bahay. Okay? We can interrupt, we can ask questions, we can argue if it's inside our living room. Pero pag nasa business proper, you don't argue. Remember, this is our trusted source. He is our resource person. He is the expert. So do not ever question or puncture his credibility and hurt his ego or his pride by arguing. Maybe tama yung idea mo, maybe mas may alam ka, but do not argue. So, ano ang feeling mo pag nasa birthday party ka, kumakain ka doon, and then the wife is telling you about a business you can do in the future, then all of a sudden sabi ng husband, blah 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 blah. Dinidiscredit niya yung wife. Gaganahan ka bang kumain? In this case, gaganahan ka bang makinig? And mag-join yung kanilang business? So right away, that's why these are very important na dapat natin malaman, na dapat natin ituro din sa ating mga recruits, sa ating mga members, because nangyayari to. No? Malapit nang i-close ni upline o ni coach yung proposal, then nag-interrupt ka, and then nag-question ka, and then nag-argue ka. Oh my goodness. See? So, 3 things that we must not do during our business presentations. Are you learning so far? Do you think this is a very important information also? Yeah? So, whenever may mga cases naman, what if binigyan ka ng apply ng floor? Okay, sige. Sabi ni apply, what do you think is your opinion about this? Okay? Siyempre, gusto rin marinig ng prospect mo yung personal testimony mo, right? So, you explain, you share your opinion, but remember this. After you're done, you give back the control. Give back the control to the upline or the coach or the presiding officer. So yours truly is a member of Toastmasters Club. So we are trained to become better communicators and leaders, and whenever we talk, it's part of our culture na pag binigyan ka ng floor, okay, para mag-share ng opinion mo, share ng saloobin mo, it's a must that you give back the control to the presiding officer. Huwag kang mag-close. Okay? Huwag kang mag-conclude. Hindi ka dapat na may final say. Okay? Or worse, tinalikuran mo yung upline mo, and then you talk, nagchika-chika na kayo ng prospect mo. Nalimutan mo na siya. When in fact, the upline of the coach just asked for your opinion. Right? See that? Give back the control to the presiding officer. So, 3 things. Another thing that maybe hindi natin to alam, we are unaware, but this happens, and this is very dangerous. Okay? This is number 4. Okay, basa. Outshine. Can you say that? Outshine. Meaning, posible ba na yung upline mo is younger than you are? Yes. Posible ba yung upline mo or yung coach mo sa negosyo is your inferior or your junior in terms of intellect, in terms of accomplishment, in terms of maturity? Can be. Tama ba? But sa negosyo, especially in your business na kasama kayo, he is your mentor, he is your coach. Okay? So the danger is when you outshine. Meaning, an outshine, pinakita mo sa prospect na ikaw ay mas credible. Pinakita mo sa prospect na, please, apply, bago lang yan. Ako matagal na sa corporate world. Alam ko yung bagay-bagay na ganyan. Actually, si apply, 3 months lang yung lamang sa akin. That's the meaning of do not outshine your upline or your coach. Because when you do that, anong mangyayari? Well, do not ever think that your prospect is dumb. Okay? Your prospect will think, I don't want to become partner with you. Why? I don't like the treatment that you have with your coach, with your upline, or with your mentor. Because that is not the way it's done. Okay? We do not outshine somebody na nauna sa atin. Especially if he is your coach or mentor. If you will embarrass your coach, belittle his credentials, his experience, who is a bigger fool? Di ba ikaw? Bakit mo pa siya dun na dyan? Bakit mo pa siya introduce sa prospect mo? Alam mo naman pala mas magaling ka naman pala mas may experience ka naman, di ba? So what for? Okay. Here's the trick. Even if you are superior in terms of intellect, in terms of money, of network maybe, but if you acknowledge, if you build your upline, you build your coach, this prospect will appreciate you more. Kasi hindi naman to tanga. Alam niya naman mas mayaman ka. Alam niya naman mas may alam ka. Alam niya naman mas may maturity ka. But still, nakita niya na you are submissive, you are humble, you are teachable, and you don't outshine your coach or your mentor. So these are the things that are very important pag tayo may business meeting. Just imagine if the crowd is multiplied by 30. Okay. One-on-one pa lang yan. Pag hindi mo ito ino-observe, bagsak na. What if during a business proper, let's say, a launch or a big training, a big event, and then the coach or upline is talking in front, and then nag-i-interrupt ka, nagtatanong ka. There are questions that are supposedly hindi mo na tinatanong. Diba? Because it's just your question. But by the fact na tinanong mo yun, nagkaroon ng doubt yung, see? May mga tao kasi nagtatanong, they know the answers already. They just want to magpasikat to let the crowd know that I know something. Na ako may sinasabi din, na ako may utak din. So, these things are uncalled for. And it must not happen. It should not happen sa iyong grupo, sa iyong organization. See? Right away, you are here teaching you guys that we have a culture of respect. We follow protocol. We have decorum. We observe seniority. Okay? We recognize those who are ahead of us. So you see, the danger, if we don't teach our people these 4 things, every now and then, may stress ka. Mapapaya ka. Diba? And ikaw, ayaw mo na rin silang expose sa mga tao mo. Kasi, what for? Right? So guys, sabi ko short training lang eh. But, umaba. I hope nakatulong to sa inyo. And I hope that one of the first thing that you will do is to share this information during your trainings. Because if you do not listen to this, the next time ka may presentation, you're putting yourself in an awkward situation, in a very difficult spot, because you'll never know. May magtanong lang dyan na isa na hindi mo na-orient. At sira lahat yung diskarte ninyo. Okay? Have you been invited in a meeting, then all of a sudden may nagtanong, tapos lahat naging negative, ang ganda ka na ng atmosphere, ang taas-taas na ng energy, and then boom! Time bomb. Bagsak lahat yung energy. So, all because hindi alam itong mga bagay na ito. So my name is Marvin R. Alegre. Thank you for watching. Always remember that every expert was once a beginner. See you on the next training. We will talk about mindsets. The 2 different mindsets. Are you interested? Yeah? Mindset. So see you. Bye-bye.